Hi, my name is Sylvia Mulama. I'm an entrepreneur by profession. I've been in the corporate world for years, but I'm now moving over to public service because I believe that I can be of good in the public service. And for that reason, I am seeking the Member of Parliament seat in Westlands constituency because I believe that they have a lot of places and spaces and issues that can be addressed through Parliament. My reason for running in Westlands is because of the interaction I've had with the women of Westlands and families within Westlands constituency, the different challenges they endure and experience on a daily basis. Some of them are workers within Westlands, some of them are people that sell in the market, the goods that we buy, and some of them are even our nannies. And I got into this after having worked specifically with different women groups in Mountain View and Kangemi specifically. And I got to learn a lot, and I realized their needs were way, way beyond an NGO. They need policies within the government, and they also need to be looked after in the sense that somebody that will come down to them and listen to their needs and be able to address them through the CDF funds and also through other opportunities that the government presents.
Eric, na nimefurahi sana vile Hon Sylvia amekuja kututembelea hapa, sababu sio jambo la kawaida. Waheshimiwa wengi wangu tunawaona tu kwa TV ama ndio kitangaza kwa radio, lakini huyu amejitolea kutufikia hapa chini achue ni nini tunahitaji kama kazi wa Kangemi. Kwa hivyo langu niko na furaha sana, sababu naona hata kwa sasa kuna kitu anaweza katufanyia mbeleni, sababu wengi wangu wanapita tu wanakuja wakisema watatufanyia kitu fulani lakini hawafanyi. Lakini sababu huyu ametufikia, tunaona anaweza akatuchenga. Hata barabara huku nje tunaona siko na shida, vile ametembea kwa hiyo barabara, ameona ameruka mitaro mpaka mahali tuko, tuna hakika anaweza kufanya kitu mzuri.
Unakumbuka nduma za Busia? Unakumbuka?
Jina naitwa Caroline Andache. Nafanya biashara ya kuuza ngwashera. Sisi kama wamama wa Kangemi soko tumeamua kumpea Sylvia Mulama kura.
Naitwa Dorothy. Niko na furaha sana kuona mama wetu mwenye alikuwa anataka kula. Sijaiona mwanamke mwenye anataka kula akitembea nyumba kwa nyumba. Leo ndio siku yangu ya kwanza. Na niko na furaha juu ametumia kikombe yangu yenye natumia. Hiyo ni furaha kubwa sana.
I want to work with the people, and the fact that they've embraced me, they've accepted me, I am happy about that. And there's nothing better than having to be uploaded into a seat even before you get there.
Mama ametosha. Raundi hii ni mama peke yake sasa. Wanaume wameshindwa, raundi hii tunataka mama. Mimi ni chairman wa hii soko ya Kangemi, Kinali Market. Na tuko na shida hapa ya mvua ikikuja inatunyeshea, na tumeshukuru sana maana tumepata mama ambaye anaweza kutusaidia na tuko pamoja na yeye.
Lakini kwa saa hii tumeona tumejaribu wanaume na inaonekana inashindikana. Sasa sisi tunataka kujaribu mama, na kwa upande wetu tumesema mama ni tosha. Juu mama akiwa kwa boma hapaharibiki neno, mambo yote inaendanga mzuri. Hata watoto wengi wakikimbia unakutanga tu mama, unamwambia mama nasikia njaa, lakini baba yako hapo, lakini wewe una face mama. Kwa hivyo sisi kwa maoni yetu tungesema tujaribu mama, na sisi tunajua mama akiwa hakuna kitu yote itaharibika kwa hii Kinali Open Air Market. Labda atatutetea tupate rufu mzuri, tumwagiwe mchanga huku ama soko yetu iweko cement, tupate mwelekeo, at least tupate kama ni stima, hivyo kitu kama hiyo, tupate drainage mzuri yenye itatuelekeza mahali kuliko tukiingia tunakanyanga matope. Saa hii kama saa hii unaona takataka zimetapakaa huku, hata kama ugonjwa ikikuja soko yetu haina mwelekeo, inaweza fungwa sababu ya uchafu. Tuwekewe hata kama ni mahali pa kumwaga hizi takataka, at least tukue tukijua tuko Nairobi. Sisi tunaonanga kabisa tuliwaachwa, hatuna watu wa kututetea. Sasa sisi tunaona wacha tusimamishe mama, tuone kama labda mama ndio ngao yetu.
Iko hapa sasa, kura zote tunataka ziende hapa. Sasa huyu ndiye tunataka atufanyie kazi. Unaona huku penye matope ilikuwa, wale wengine wamekuwa wakitudanganya, lakini sasa huyu ndiye kusema kwa mama na kazi na yeye hapa miaka mingi.
Sisi kama wafanyabiashara wadogo tumeamua ya kwamba MP Westlands ni Sylvia.
And so my goals as to when I get into the seat of Member of Parliament is to ensure that our people get the services. We have the CDF funds and we also have other government opportunities that actually should be delivered to the people. And I wish to reiterate that the people come first. Let's give them a priority of making sure that these services get to the last person within the grassroots. Make sure that we reach to every individual according to their needs. And some of these needs are not far-fetched. It's simple things such as roads, healthcare, education, and also jobs for the local people. And that is what I really want to champion for. Fortunately for me, when it comes to talent, I'm a proud, talented woman, and I was talented as early as 6 years old. I was in different clubs in school. I was in a public school, and all these opportunities were presented to us. Did you want to do recital? You wanted to be in a drama club, or you wanted to be in music club, or you wanted to play. I played netball, I played basketball, I played hockey. I dabbled in some, and some I participated actively because they were all provided for by the government in my public school. And that was not even Nairobi, it was outside of Nairobi. And I believe that we have kind of deviated away from this rightful path of empowering our young people and harnessing the talent at a young age. I am happy that there is the new academic curriculum, which is the CBC. Of course, it hasn't been embraced yet, but with the right implementation and funds, the CBC is actually a good opportunity for the young people. And if we partner that with talent harnessing, build talent centers within our communities, which for me, particularly in Westlands, is one of my goals, to make sure that we have places and spaces for these kids to go. Can they have a space where they can go and practice music? Can they go to a place and practice football? Can they go to a place and practice basketball without thinking of affordability? These are simple rights. These are things that as a government we should be able to provide. How much does it cost to provide a basketball pitch? Surely it wouldn't cost an arm and a leg. It's not more than 50,000 shillings. So these are things that we should be able to do as a government, and it's one of the goals that I quickly want to champion for as soon as I get into office. Westlands constituency has its highlights and it has its laws. And the laws are that our communities in the informal settlements do not have good access to good health care. We have had a few hospitals constructed during this COVID period, but we can do more. We need people to be able to access local medical services. Simple things, like pharmacies that are affordable to our people. If we have a local clinic where somebody can just take their child for simple diagnosis without necessarily paying a lot of money, but it's within their local area, that is what we need to champion for as a nation. Healthcare is the biggest cost of any Kenyan. Healthcare is a problem. Healthcare creates poverty in this country and is got people into utter poverty, because most of the time they're selling their land or they're using all their savings just so that they can be able to pay for their loved ones' hospital bills. Given this opportunity as a Member of Parliament in Westlands, I would love to champion for a bill, or rather to promote the Universal Healthcare Bill, such that the healthcare solutions can reach our people in the local communities. It is an important issue. The communities in Westlands, luckily those that have employment, a lot of them do work within the local businesses within Westlands, but we could do more. We could create sustainable projects within communities that can actually create employment for the youth, for the single mothers, and have them be able to develop and improve their lives within their community. Because once you create jobs, of course, you create business opportunities and entrepreneurial opportunities for the entire community. The other side that actually causes the an inability to go to work is basic childcare services or unaffordable childcare or lack of schools. There's no room, the teachers are overwhelmed, and so, you know, it's almost 100 children to the ratio of one teacher. So here they are able to get the same learning, although a smaller environment, but dedicated just to them. However, they still have to pay school fees, even though it is unaffordable. So just the same way you will pay in a public school entry, they are paying a small amount of fees every month so that they can get this education. If we provide a solution for these mothers, particularly single mothers, to be able to have a place to leave their children, so that when they go to work, they know that their children are safe. That will also enable the community to become self-reliant and, you know, become more of a performing community as opposed to a dependent community. We need to move away from this dependence to politicians every 5 years. We are looking to a politician to come and provide simple things like small handouts. That needs to sort of fade away, and we move on to empowered communities that have an educated voter, that have an experienced youth that will not be whisked away by the wind just because they do not understand their rights, or they simply don't have jobs, and so for that reason they are being dangled a carrot for specific reasons of voting. Women do not want handouts. There are women that are ready to come and do anything just so they can earn.
Saidie kazi cha muhimu tu ni kazi. Tunataka tuata kibanda ya mboga.
They have their own organized communities and their own organized groups that just need to be triggered in order to be able to improve their lives. These women can be given opportunities. As a government, or rather when I get into office, I need to find a way to be able to bring them to the table. Discuss with them, what is it that we can do that can improve their lives? Can we create projects? If they are good in something, can we enhance that and make it better so that they can be able to sustain themselves? As for the youth, we need to look for opportunities for them to harness skills, because a lot of them finish high school without any skills. Do we have a technical college in Westlands? We need to find out what can we be able to do within Westlands community as a loan. I have regretted a lot of times wondering why some of our leaders elected and do not perform when they get to office. We need a performing government. We need people that can actually deliver services. And we need to also understand that as elected members of parliament, or be it senators or be it members of the county assembly, we are being elected to go and serve our people. What does it mean to serve? To serve simply means represent the needs of your people into parliament, or into the county assembly, or into the senate. Represent their grievances. And once you find the solutions, please bring down the solutions back to your people. The only way you can improve community is actually if you offer to work and deliver the services. And that is one of the key things that moves me, that if I've performed so well in the corporate world, surely I should be able to deliver services to my people in Westlands. I want to urge all of us Kenyans, and particularly Nairobi and Westlands constituency, please study carefully the people you're voting for. Vote for change. Vote for development. Vote with your conscience. Don't vote because you've been swayed to. This country is in a precarious position right now. We are going into a transition government, and a transition government is really key that we all make the right decision so that we can have a solid 5 years to 10 years. I hope that you will follow me and that you will work with me and that you will support me in this journey, and that we will work together. And I am ready for opinions, I'm ready for your support, and I'm ready for also your suggestions. You can follow me on all the social media handles. It's Sylvia Mulama on all the social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our website. You can also see the activities we do on on a weekly basis at www.sylviamulama.com. Thank you very much.